Welcome back, everyone, to another episode in the G10 series. This is the Echo Trol. I've dropped the first impressions video at the beginning of the month. This would be May of 2024. And talked about what I thought about this knife. It is a sister-brother company of Custom Knife Factory. And calling it out on that video was this is basically their budget-friendly model. This is $164. I got this from NC Blade. Before I go any further, I do just want to go ahead and drop the surprise that I will be doing a giveaway on this knife for Father's Day. And this won't be the official video where you can enter, so I will drop another one, but I'll also have some YouTube shorts that kind of call it out as well. So I do just want to announce that, so hopefully it keeps you more interested in the rest of this video. But this, I'm going to go through my usual structure. I'm going to talk about the dimensions, touch on the blade, the handle, pocket clip, do some comparisons, and all the good stuff. In my first impressions, I did touch on a lot of things, so I will do my best to not be overly redundant about anything. But let's jump right in. So let's take a look at the length. It's coming in about slightly over 7 7/8 of an inch, quite close to 8 inches overall. If we're looking at just the cutting edge of the blade, we're coming in at 3 1/4 inches. And if we're looking at the handle length, that's coming in about 4 3/8 of an inch. The width of this is looking like, let's see, is that 1 5/8 of an inch? And thickness, not including the pocket clip, is 1/2 inch. But if you want to go ahead and throw that pocket clip in there, we're looking closer to 3/4 of an inch. And the weight, let's see, 4.8 ounces, right in between that 4 to 5 ounce sweet spot. It's fitting because when I did an impressions video, I also had Scotch. Well, this is Japanese whiskey, Nika from the barrel. It's a little bit, it's I wouldn't say it's peaty, not like one from my Ile, but it's good. I like it. I think Nika does put out some good whiskeys. Anyways, let's get back on track. Let's do some comparisons to other more familiar models. All right, on the bottom, I got your PM2. This is the one in Magna Cut that was released fairly recent. On top, I got your Shaman right there. As you can see, PM2 overall is longer, and the Shaman actually is quite comparable with the Trol. I did want to put this one as a comparison as well, which is the Manix 2 XL. Now, yes, it dwarfs the Trol, but when you look at the cutting edge, it's comparable. So what I'm trying to say or imply is that the handle to blade ratio on the Trol is well done, in my opinion. And even if when you look at the Trol compared to the Shaman, the cutting edge is actually longer. So there's more cutting edge, and you know, overall it matches very well because of the finger choil on the Shaman. Even though none of those comparison knives are flippers, I did want to just bring out a flipper just to match it up as well. And this is the ZT0220. I had to double check because I didn't want to get that wrong. Yeah, another comparable knife in terms of size. This is all titanium though. It's also discontinued, but you know, compare similar size from overall, I would say. Oh, no, I'm wrong. The 0220, it's a little longer. It's a larger knife overall, but cutting edge is comparable. Again, a little more belly on the Troll. So let's talk about the blade. We got a very nice stonewash on this. And I have used this, by the way. I've used it to cut down a big old box, which I'll actually be dropping well, by the time you watch this video, that short would have dropped. I've also sharpened it, and it's sharpened up real nicely. It's probably sharper than it was from the factory. I haven't had too much of an opportunity to use it since. I did break down the box prior to the sharpening. Let's talk about the handle. We got green G10. It's got neural texturing right here, right in the middle of it, both sides. It uses a liner lock. Flipper tab. It's got a clean pivot on the presentation side if you're a right-handed carry person. Sterile on the blades minus the steel, which is S35VN. And then we have the Echo company logo on the handle. It's got a hole for your lanyard if you choose to use one. It's got jimping, so in a reverse grip, you do get that extra traction. The extension on the jimping on the blade comes into the handle as well, so offers you lots of extended jimping. Let's talk about the pocket clip. So this is a wired deep carry pocket clip. It's deep carry, however, there's quite a bit of knife that sticks out. So I don't know if it's actually a deep carry at the end of the day. So, but it is ambidextrous fully, meaning you can just, oh, I take that back. I am so used to deep carry wire clips being reversible. This is not. This is only set up for right hand tip up. So my apologies. But let's take a shot of that in the pocket. My daughter just entered the room, so I apologize for the pause. But as you can see, there is a bit of knife that sticks out right about there. I talked about how I thought a wire clip was one of the most affordable ways to create a deep carry pocket clip. And it works very well. Lots of ramp space right there. It's not too much tension, so it doesn't really rip up your jeans in any way or whatever pants you're wearing. Works very well, very effective. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. Let me finish the video, okay? And I'll come down after. All right? Okay, I love you. All right. I think we already touched on price point. It's $164. It's available from NC Blade. I've been shopping on there a lot. They have a good rewards program as well. So the more you spend, the more you accumulate, and you'll be able to get discounts off future orders. Great customer service. They always provide you a picture of the family and all the boxes of knives they ship over, whatever you're buying from them. And they do carry a large selection of CKF knives, and I believe that's how the Echo Troll popped up for them. Again, one of the other things I talked about was the sharpness of the liner in my first impressions video. And I don't know if I got some calluses on my thumb from using this, but it's kind of a non-issue. It's not bothering me anymore. So I kind of want to just touch on that because I know that when someone has commented on the first impressions video stating how that's a bummer, but it's actually not a problem for me anymore. I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably because I've, gotten some calluses on my thumb for multiple uses and disengagements, but it's really not an issue anymore. Flipper tab's very reliable. It runs on bearings. it's hard to see, but it's in there. What else? The finish has held up well. I've done this for meal prep, slicing up salami for salads. I have cut up fruit. Yeah, well done on the finish. I really enjoyed how easily it was to sharpen up. Not all knives are made the same, obviously depending on the sharpening system. If you're proficient at using a whetstone, I mean, that's kudos to you. For myself, I feel like that's one of the more challenging sharpening methods to learn and master, especially. But I use a precision adjust elite work sharp knife sharpener, and you just clamp it in, sharpen it up. So that was fairly straightforward. Again, ergonomics on this is great. Yeah, I don't feel like the pocket clips presents a hot spot even after long durations of use. But an excellent choice in my opinion. Very competitive with other models within this price range, $150 to $200. I would go as far as to say it punches slightly above its class. And S35VN used to be a very great steel when it first came out. I personally enjoy it very much. I have some Chris Reeve knives on S35VN. Works perfectly fine. It's good all around steel in my opinion. So you're getting great. Well, you're getting better than average materials for the price point, in my opinion. Again, there will be a giveaway on this for Father's Day. I will drop another video. It'll probably be a much shorter one, or I'll just do a bunch of YouTube shorts to let you know how you can enter, what the requirements are. It'll be fairly straightforward and simple though. So it'll be very similar to my last giveaway when I hit 100 subscribers. So yeah, I just want to be able to honor all the fathers out there, especially becoming one myself about 6 years ago. So I thought that given that I've just started this channel, it gives me the opportunity to kind of, share my passion with knives with other fathers out there. But really appreciate your time, and let me know how you felt about the video. Drop a comment, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you would like to get notified for the next video or any other future videos, please subscribe and ensure that you hit that bell icon to actually get notified. Again, really appreciate your time. I look forward to sharing the giveaway details in the next week or so. Stay frosty.